From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern
Steve
Standard Time.
Prefontaine, the man they called Pre, was a child of the 60s. He died 17 years ago.
Major D reported that Senator Kennedy had been shot. He's been shot?
Just please stay back. Just a doctor, come right
Just a few days ago, we learned of the devastating loss of Kelvin Kiptum.
For Lincoln, finally, this punishing war has come to an end, and he only has 5 days to appreciate that before he's killed.
Humans want to live forever. It's in our DNA. Kings and rulers obsessed over finding the fountain of youth and the elixir of life. We now know they don't exist, and we still spend every day searching. We waste the one life we have, terrified of losing it. In dark rooms, looking at bright screens, trying to forget. But even if you spend your days covering your eyes, your ears, death will arrive.
Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important.
A life spent like that is horrible to watch. And there's only one person who's always looking, who's always comparing how you are to how you could be, who's sometimes disappointed, sometimes proud. You. So put on a show worth seeing. Challenge yourself. Fall down. Be better today than you were yesterday. Ignore everyone who wants you to take the easy way out and fall in line. And then when your house is in order, teach others to do the same. Everyone wants to change the world, but no one wants to start with themselves. Ignore the noise and make yourself proud. And in the end, we will all be thankful you did.
This is gold. 2 more people. He would have given me 2 for it. At least 1. He would have given me 1. 1 more. 1 more person. A person who stand for this. I could have become 1 more person. And I didn't. And I didn't.
We're social animals. We don't want everyone to keep going when we're gone, to be forgotten, disliked, left alone. We can say follow your dreams again and again, but when you get a weird look for posting a TikTok, or your friends laugh when you tell them about how you want to spend your life, it's all too easy to slink back into place. And if you do that 1 too many times, you'll find yourself stuck. For good. We think we know what death is, but if you look at your life, and you gave up at 20, and you lived to 100, when did you really die?
Yours is the most terrible crime a human being can commit. I accuse you of a wasted life.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
In the face of real death, you see how stupid existing like that is. The biggest myth is that people are more powerful in death than life. We are weakest in death. It's life that we mourn. It's in life that we build a legacy. Lost life and death are not the same thing at all. If you hear about someone passing on Instagram, and the same thing happens to your best friend, it's the same death that took them both. But only one of their lives touched you. Kelvin Kiptum, a kid no one had ever heard of, burst onto the scene with a world record in the marathon. His rise lasted maybe 2 years. All the potential in the world snuffed out with burnt metal and smoke on the side of a Kenyan highway. And now the only time you hear about him is when someone's trying to erase the only mark he ever got to make.
He's a silver medalist in both the World Half Marathon Championships and the 10K on the track. He's got the most speed, and if he's there with 30 or 35K, could be fun to watch.
All right, Galen and Dina, thank you both so much. And of course, we know there is one runner who will be sorely missed this time around in the Chicago Marathon.
You are so right, Alex.
Falling in line may be the path of least resistance, but it is not why we were put here. Here's my warning. Do that at your own peril. When you're sitting in the hospital, and no number of layers stops the cold, and the silence is only interrupted by the beeps from the heart rate monitor, you'll think to yourself, I would give anything to make a different choice. But we don't get second chances. Whether you die thinking it wasn't supposed to be like this, or I wouldn't change a thing. So take it seriously. Let the world break you. Smile as you put yourself back together. It is far better than the alternative.
No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
There's a man in the woods, and he's always watching. Whether you're with your family or in bed, whether you're living your life or someone else's, and one day he will come to collect what you owe him. That's terrifying, isn't it? How can you live knowing that's the case, knowing he could come for you at any minute? To that I say, instead of looking over your shoulder when you're at dinner with your family, or you're on a flight, or you're in the hospital, give him a seat at the table. Buy him a ticket on the plane. Get to know him. Despite what you may have heard, he's not as scary as he seems. The only thing he is, for certain, is there. Accept that, and live a life you'll be proud of no matter when it ends. He will be there when you cry so hard your stomach hurts, or when you get news so good you lose your breath. He'll be there when you're so tired your bones ache, and even you can't believe you're still working. When things are hard, and especially when they pay off. You will be more shocked than he when the people who doubted you are the most happy you ignored them, because he's seen it before. All of it. And whether he's right next to your wife and kids and you're 90, or you're 24 and you gave every day everything you could give it, his phone will ring, and he will look more sad than you do. And you'll smile and say, "I was pretty great, wasn't I?" And he'll nod. You really were.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right."
And it'll finally dawn on you that he wasn't there because he needed you. He was there because you needed him. I lied earlier. There's someone else who's always looking. Always comparing how you are to how you could be. Who's sometimes disappointed, sometimes proud. Him.